you know that the United States is one of the only industrialized nations to not have a federally mandated paid family leave? According to the 2018 article, Getting Paid While Taking Time, the Women's Movement and Development of Paid Family Leave Policies in the United States, in the journal Signs, Journal of Women in Culture and Society, in 1993, the U.S. did enact the Family Medical Leave Act, also known as FMLA. However, this only guaranteed 12 weeks of unpaid leave to new parents. This article also goes on to state that 1 in 4 women will go back to work just 2 weeks after giving birth due to lack of wages. My name is Nikki Benshoff, and I have 3 children. I had to go back to work after just 7 weeks after having each of my kids due to lack of wages. Furthermore, Kristen Gillibrand, New York Senator who introduced the Family Act, one of the federally mandated family paid leave acts currently under review, in the 2020 article, Now is the Time for National Paid Leave Policy in Time magazine, explains that only 19% of workers actually even get paid time off, and families lose $20 billion annually by not having paid family leave. Paid family leave needs to be enacted instead of FMLA unpaid leave for 3 reasons. First, it decreases infant mortality rates. Second, it's been shown to increase health outcomes for parents. And third, it increases the length of breastfeeding. By explaining why it is important for parents to stay home with their infants, I hope to show you why the United States needs a federally mandated paid family leave. So, parents need the federally mandated paid family leave because it decreases infant mortality rates. In the 2016 article, Family Leave Policy and Child Mortality, Evidence from 19 OECD countries from 1969 to 2010 in the journal International Journal of Social Welfare, it states infant mortality was reduced when parents were given 22 weeks of paid leave that guaranteed retention of their jobs. So, infant mortality is greatly influenced by parent involvement and activities in the first critical year of an infant's life. Paid leave allows greater parent involvement in that first critical year. And post-neonatal, which is from birth to 1 year, mortality is decreased by up to 6% in countries that have a paid family leave. But who should pay? In the 2019 article, Americans Divided on Family Leave Policy and Who Should Pay for It, according to the news survey in PR Newswire, paying for this leave is another story. U.S. voters denied paying against any Social Security. They also denied an increase in sales tax. Additionally, they denied changes to existing entitlements. However, the numbers don't lie. Although paying for leave is an obstacle, paid leave has been shown to decrease infant mortality rates. As you can see in this graph, these are mortality rates per 1,000 births. So for every 1,000 births, infants, which are less than 1 year, before the paid leave was enacted, 22.1 out of 1,000 births ended in death in infants. After paid leave, it dropped to 3.5. For perinatal, within the first several weeks of life, before the leave was enacted, 26.6 per 1,000 births ended in death. And after it was enacted, only 5.3. For children 1 to 5 years old, 4.2 out of 1,000 ended in death, and only 0.7 after paid leave was enacted. Another reason for the enactment of federally mandated paid family leave is increased parent health. In the 2020 article, Studies from San Francisco State University, they revealed new findings on social science and medicine, the effects of California's paid family leave policy on parent health, which is a quasi-experimental study in the article Psychology and Psychiatry Journal. Paid family leave increased parent health outcomes by 1, decreasing obesity, 2, decreasing alcohol use, and 3, decreasing psychological distress. again, how are we going to pay for this? But even after all that, the 2019 article, A Family's Value, millions of Americans could finally get paid parental leave if lawmakers can agree who pays in the journal. In the journal Time International South Pacific Edition, paid family leave was also shown to decrease the likelihood of postpartum depression in mothers. So another reason why we should enact a federally mandated paid family leave is because it increases the length of breastfeeding. In the 2016 article, Determinants of Breastfeeding, Initiation and Cessation Among Employed Mothers, a prospective cohort study in the journal BMC Pregnancy and Childbirth, have shown that allowing 6 months off after childbirth decreases the chance of ceasing to breastfeed, and is why parents need a federally mandated paid family leave. So the Healthy People 2020 goals are 60.6% of women remain breastfeeding at 6 months old. 6 months old. However, only 49% actually remain breastfeeding at 6 months. This is likely due to the fact that 1/3 of mothers have to return to work in the first 3 months. And it has been proven that women are more likely to cease breastfeeding if they return prior to 6 months of the baby being 6 months of age. It has been shown that breastfeeding for some mothers do cause issues, and according to the 2018 article, Breastfeeding and Autoimmunity, Programming Health from the Beginning in the American Journal of Reproductive Immunology, breastfeeding can cause increased autoimmune disorders in women who are susceptible due to the high levels of the hormone prolactin that is produced during breastfeeding. It may also increase the symptoms of autoimmune disorders for those who already have autoimmune disorders. Despite that, some mothers may experience extreme side effects from breastfeeding. However, Vanya Barba, MD with the Department of Internal Medicine at Comrie Hospital, Kasim Sharif, MD with the Department of Internal Medicine at Sheba Medical Center, and Yehuda Schoenfeld, MD with the Sackler Faculty of Medicine at Tel Aviv University, reported great health benefits to the infant when breastfeeding went to at least 6 months of age. In the 2018 article, Breastfeeding and Autoimmunity, Programming Health from the Beginning in the American Journal of Reproductive Immunology. So breastfeeding has been shown to decrease asthma, diabetes, multiple sclerosis, and celiac disease in infants. It also is complete nutrition and includes immune components. And it also gives the child gut bacteria that helps with long-term immunity and metabolism. So in conclusion, we must enact federally mandated paid family leave over FMLA unpaid leave. First, to decrease infant and child mortality. Second, to decrease infant and child mortality. Second, to increase health outcomes for the parents. And third, to increase length of breastfeeding and overall health of the infant. The cost alone that is saved for health insurance to employers due to improved health outcomes to both infant and mother is enough to push for federally mandated paid family leave. Bringing the focus back to the family is just what the United States needs in this dark time. Thank you.